Hello, Cryptus. It's me, Naughty Verity. Back again. Now, today's show's called Campfire Stories. That's right. And today on episode 1 is titled Outwitting Rampage. Now, I know it's not very hard. But it was done. About 6 years ago now, it was done. By Mr. Rashad, Mr. Sugar. It was done by him. So, the layout of today's show, is going to be like a jigsaw puzzle. We're going to have piece 1, piece 2, piece 3, piece 4, etc. On how Rampage came to be filled. Okay? So, piece 1 of the jigsaw on Outwitting Rampage. It started in the TUF gym. Soon as Rampage entered the gym, Rashad was there. Rashad, yada. How you got knocked out? You got knocked out by Vandally. You got knocked out by him. That's right. Rashad was in his ear. He was in his face. Cryptus. He was close. He was close to him. And he was guarding him. From day one. That's right. He was. Now, jigsaw puzzle 2. That's right. There's many more pieces to this campfire story to make Rampage look like a fool. Because you did, Rampage. And we're not talking about the truck incident. Where you went running people over and crashing into cars. Now, I'm not talking about that, Rampage. I'm talking about you looking like a fool on TUF 10. That's right. Now, the second piece of the puzzle. Rashad Evans. He took a wad of cash. For him. He didn't care about the money. He's making the green. That's right. He was the champion up until the All Machida knocked him out. But because he was the champion, because he got top 5 Griffin, which he couldn't do, by the way, he had lots of money. A big stack. It was like that. So what he did, he went to the Ultimate Fighter gym. He went to Dana White. He said, Mr. Dana White, can I get 2 of my boys on the show to be contestants? Mr. James McSweeney and Mr. Brandon Swab. And he slipped Mr. White. He slipped him 50 grand in his pocket for some cocaine. And Mr. White said back to him, he said, you got it, Sugar. You got it. Bring your boys on. Who are they? It's Mr. McSweeney and it's Mr. Swab. There you go. Part 2 of the jigsaw. Set in place. We blew it out. What the fuck? The fire's getting out of control. It's getting out of control. We don't want to blur up now. Naughty Verity's good looks want to be seen. I want them to be seen for you. I'm still waiting for you, Tanya, haven't you? And I'm still waiting for you, Miss Paige Van Zandt. Except my alligator threesome. But it'll be a foursome. Right. Puzzle 3. And this was brought on by Rampage himself. He brought this one on himself. Sugar Rashad, he just sat back laughing away. Now, Rashad, he bringing the coaches. He bringing Mark Van Arsdale for the wrestling. He did. He bringing Trevor Whitman, striking coach. He bringing Greg Jackson, a smart little lass. He bringing Nate Marquardt. He bring them all in. And who does Rampage bring in? I'm going to bring it closer, Cryptus. I'm going to bring it closer for this. He brings in Tiki Nosh. That's right. Tiki fucking Nosh. And he wonders why he lost. You wonder why he lost, Rampage? Tiki Nosh. For real? Tiki? With the cum dripping down his mouth. You just bought him in? Is that it? And some big fat Chinese man holding the pants? Is that it? What? Because he trained Tito Ortiz? Means he's good? Is that what it means? Nuh-uh. Tito Ortiz is ground and pounding people. So, the puzzle number 3, it was all you're doing. It's all you're on doing, Rampage. You did it to yourself on number 3. Now, with Rampage Rampage, the 3 pieces already in the puzzle. And he's looking like he's ready to fail. He's set up like he's ready to fail. He is, and they're looking good already. So what did he do? What does Rashad do? He pulls out another 10 grand. He pulls out 10 grand. He says, come here, Mr. Titties, Mr. Daryl Schoonover, come here. Now I can see by your fat belly that you like a lot of biscuits and chocolate bars. Did you imagine how many chocolate bars? Can you imagine how many chocolate bars and biscuits you can buy with 10 grand? So Mr. Daryl Schoonover, he goes, I can, Mr. Rashad, I can. What do I have to do for that 10 grand? Do I have to suck fucking Nutella from your cock? Is that what I have to do? Do I have to take marshmallows from your mouth with my tongue? Is that what I should do? Rashad goes, no, but we can do that for fun later. But what I want you to do is I want you to go in the gym and I want you to start rounding Rampage up. Wind him up. Wind Rampage up good. So he does. He does. He winds Rampage up. Rampage got a fiery temper. And he starts to explode. He starts to explode, Cryptus. And what does he do? He takes his focus. He takes his focus off his team. And he puts it all on Daryl Schoonover. He concentrates on titties. Rampage likes titties. But he didn't like these titties. He didn't like these titties. He likes big women titties. He doesn't like big fat titties with glasses. Nuh-uh. So, Rampage is getting angrier and angrier. And he's losing focus on his team. And his team start losing. They start losing loads. Loads and loads of fights. And Team Rashad's sitting there. They're sitting there laughing. Dana White's laughing. Mike Van Ansdale's laughing. James McSweeney's laughing. Rashad's laughing. Meathead's laughing. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. Now there was some dissension in the ranks of Team Rashad. There was some dissension. Meathead, he was an outcast. He was a black sheep. He was a black sheep with the Team Rashad. He was causing troubles. But it wasn't enough to bring Team Rampage back into the game. It wasn't. Nuh-uh. Now, part 5 of the jigsaw puzzle, Cryptus. The fire's dimming down. It's dimming down. It's going down, Cryptus. It's okay. We'll put some more wood on it. I put some more wood on it. Now, part 5 of the jigsaw puzzle, Cryptus. Rashad, he sees Rampage getting angrier. He sees him getting angrier. And he sees the team losing. So what does he do? He starts questioning Rampage's coaching abilities. Every chance he gets is in his face. Rampage, you can't coach. Rampage admits it. He admits it. He loses his temper. He tells Rashad, he says, it ain't me, it's the fighters. They're quitting on themselves. He makes Rampage question his own fighters in their presence. In their presence he does it. And that's it. Confidence is gone. They have no confidence in Rampage anymore. His fighters don't care about Rampage anymore. He's just calling them quitters to the face because Rashad goaded him. That's it. That's the 5th puzzle in there. And the team's broken. Team Rampage is broken. The only one keeping the mood alive was Wes Sims. But he's not right in the head. Wes Sims isn't right in the head. He stood on Frank May's head. Wes Sims is friend with Rampage. Team Rampage at this point, it's broken. It's broken in half, Cryptus. He's done it. He's smashed it into pieces. But Rampage has hope. He has Scott Junk. He's a good UFC fighter. He's tough. He's got a big head. He's got a big melon head. Looks like a concrete post. So Rampage is hoping. And he's got a big baby. Big baby too. He's a crybaby, but he's a big baby. So Rampage is still hanging in there. He's hanging in there at this point. But his team's broken. Now, Cryptus. Jigsaw piece 6. The plot thickens. And it gets sicker. It gets sicker. Rashad's not happy with his lead. He's not happy with his lead and his dominance over Rampage. He wants to stomp him into the dirt even more. How does he do that? Well, they drug Mr. Junk's water. They drug him. And his best fighter, Rampage's best fighter, loses. He loses, he does. Rampage can't take it. He walks out. He walks out on his loser fighters. He's ready to leave the gym. But Rashad, he knows he's drunk the water, Mr. Junk. He knows Mr. Junk's going to lose. So what does he do? He knows Rampage's going to be angry. So he goes to the door. He goes to the TUF gym door. And he pays the door. He says, cardboard door. Don't open for Rampage properly. And if he pulls you open, bounce back into him. So what did the door do? Well, I'll tell you. The door, it bounced back into Rampage when he's angry. So Rampage, he puts his elbow, he puts his fist, he puts his head, he puts all his body, he puts his dick through the door. He does it. He breaks the door into a million pieces. And he walks off. And what does it make him look like? It makes him look like a fool. So now his team will lost confidence because he said the losers and quitters. Now his team sees him being a sore loser, beating up little doors, defenseless doors. And they see Rashad laughing. And now the best fighter's gone. And all he's left with his big crybaby. Rampage wants to leave at this point. He wants to leave and go home. But there's lots of prostitutes in Las Vegas. There's lots of prostitutes in Las Vegas. So he stays. He stays with Big Baby. Because he feels sorry for Big Baby, so he stays with him. But I'm sorry to say, Cryptus, it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. Because Big Baby, he couldn't handle Big Ben and Swab. He couldn't take on Big Ben and Swab, could he now? Nuh-uh. Swab, he took him out good. Rashad, he sent his assassin. Rashad sent his assassin to finish Rampage off and took out Big Baby. He did. So with the puzzle complete, and Rampage humiliated Team Rashad, they outwitted him. They outwitted Rampage. And they made him look like a fool. They made you look like a fool, Rampage. They did. And to make matters worse, Rampage didn't even have a guy in the final. He didn't have a guy in the final. And guess who went on to win the season? The icing on the cake. Mr. Burger King, Roy Nelson. Mr. Burger King went on to win the season. Just rubbed salt in the wounds. Because we know Rampage don't like Big Roy Nelson. Nuh-uh. A big fat boy took down his team. Rampage, he lost all his confidence. He felt like a loser. And then right after the season, he chickened out of a fight with Rashad. He did. He went out to make the A-team. He ran off to make the A-team movie. Because he was scared. Rashad took everything from him. He took his self-belief. He took his confidence. And he took his spirit to fight. He took it all from him. All on TUF 10, he took it all. And Rashad, he went on to win more fights. He beat Thiago Alves. And he called Rampage out. Rampage had no choice, looking like a fool, looking like a coward, running off to the A-team, hiding. So he came back. But he lost. He lost the fight. He had no will, no desire, no killer instinct. No killer instinct. Rashad took it all. He took it all from him. And now where's Rampage? He's over in Bellator. He's in Bellator, hiding over there. Trying to beat up the Tito Ortiz. Because that's all he's got left. Getting wins over King Mo with Bjorn Rebnick paying the judges. And then when Bjorn Rebnick gets sacked for paying the judges to get Quinton the ring over King Mo. Because King Mo beat you, Rampage. But Bjorn Rebnick paying the judges. He got caught out. When Bjorn got caught out, you wanted to leave. You went crybaby mode. Calling yourself a monster. I'm a monster.
Bellator, y'all don't know what y'all messing with. I'm a monster. 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 I'm a monster.
Everyone in Bellator MMA. I'm a monster. Well, you're not. Because all you want to do is beat up Tito Ortiz, the old man with a broken neck. So this, Quintus, is Naughty Verity's Campfire story. Outwitting Rampage. I hope you all enjoyed the show. I'm blowing up I hope you enjoy the show. Hit the subscribe button and stop giving me the fucking thumbs down. Because Naughty Verity, I'm getting sick of the thumbs down. I put my time and effort in, and you keep thumbs down at me. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And Pete Van Zandt, I told you, haven't you? I'm waiting for your response. Toodaloo.